So hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about use state in React. So today we will be going to cover all the things regarding use state. So what, how it is used, when to use it, internal working of use state, and we will do example as well. So to start with, what is use state? So it is simply not a very big concept. So it is just simply a variable. So in case you do not know what a variable is in a programming language, I think you are not on the right place right now to learn a library. So firstly, you should be learning some of the programming languages such as C, C++, JavaScript, Java, etc., whichever you like. So currently, I will just give a very brief thing about variable. Variable is a storage which can be changed. So use state is special type of variable. This is it. This is what a use state is. So in technical terms, it is known as hook in React, but its purpose is just storage. So if I say that purpose is storage and to reflect. So what does this reflect means? We will be discussing it later on. So currently, what we will do is we will further see what actually happens in React so that we needed the concept of use state in behind the scenes. So if I show you my screen, there is a concept known as virtual, just a second, virtual DOM. So what actually DOM is, we need to understand this. So it is document object model, not a very difficult thing. If you know HTML, let me show you something. So this is W3 School's DOM, HTML DOM. So you can see that whenever we create a page, there is a document, and document we have HTML tag, we have head tag, we have title, and then we have text my title. Similarly, we have body, A, H1, again we have text in between. So this is what a DOM is. So the thing is, whenever we are going with the concept of virtual DOM, whenever there is an update in the page, so for example, it has some DOM. So whenever there is a change, it get replaced by new DOM. So whenever there is a change, it get replaced by new DOM. This is what a DOM is. Now, in case of virtual DOM, the whole page is not going to be replaced. So only few things. For example, in DOM, we had the, so for example, we have a form, and in form we have input tag, and then we have input one, input two. So if there is a change in input one, in case of new DOM, it will be same, but this will be new input. So you see the difference. In this case, the complete DOM was replaced with new DOM, but in this virtual DOM, only the part which was changed. So this was changed, this got replaced with the new input. All other things remain constant. Same, changed. So this is the concept of virtual DOM. So what actually happens is, whenever we are using the use state, or whenever we want to change the output, whenever we want to see the changes in the page, we need to repaint the whole browser. So in case of repainting, the DOM is changed. So this is the concept of use state. So now we have seen that in case of what, it is a storage. Internal working, it, we have seen that it changes that particular part of the DOM into the virtual DOM. So we will see how actually it is working with the example right now and when to use it. So if I go here, I have already created one application, but for this purpose, I will create a new application right now. So the command is npx create react app new app. So for example, a new app will be created with this. So I can wait or skip the video for that part, but I think it will be created very soon. So it is installing some of the things. Although we can continue with what actually I have. So I will just clear the whole thing. So we will create a application. So if I refresh it and in terminal, I start the written here. So what I can do is I can just write center so that it will be centered. So here you see the app. So now what I will do is I will create a variable as we create in the Java script. So here if I put C and if I want to print it, so you can see that it is 0. So in case I want to have a button, so here I have H1 and then I will create a button, and on button I have written like click me, and on click what I want to do is on click I want to increment the value of C++. So if I do C++, now see this is giving me error because in case we want to pass it like this, we need to just give the function name. But if we want to do it a function, then we have to create an arrow function for this case. So here I have done it like C++. So if I console log C, then I can see the incremented value of C. So here I have opened the console, and if I click it, you can see 1 is printed. Now again click it, 2 is printed. Again, 3 is printed. So you can see that whenever I click this button, the value is getting incremented, but we are not able to see the changes here. So when to use this kind of thing is when we do not want to reflect the changes. But in case if I want to show the changes on the web page, then what we have to use is use state. So its syntax is very simple. So we write const, the name, for example, counter. And then this is the function name that we want to keep, set counter. And the initial value, oh my God, spelling, initial value. So initial value, if I write it 10, so it will be 10. So here, if I want to print the value, so for example, I want to print counter here. So you can see that use state is not defined, so it will be imported from the React using destructuring use state. So, so now I've saved the page. So you can see the value of C and then we have the value of counter. So if I click it, the value of C is only getting incremented here. We are not able to see the changes here. So what we have to do is set counter plus 1. So already the previous value, and then we set a new value to this. So if I refresh it, Now when I click it, you can see the value is getting changed, right? So now what just happened is the use state changes the virtual DOM for the object that is getting changed. So if the counter is changed, the component that is containing the counter is getting changed. Now I will show you something very interesting in this. For example, if I want to do C++ and I log out the C, what just happens is, let's see. So when I click it, you can see the value of C is 1, which is fine. Then again it is 1. Then again it is 1. Anytime I click it, the value is 1. So why is this happening? Okay, so another thing, if I comment this line set counter, then we can see the proper change in value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So why is this happening? The reason for this is that whenever the set counter is called using the use state, this complete component, this is one component, is getting refreshed, repainted, or re-rendered, the word we use. So to work this, so what happens is when this function gets re-rendered, this value gets reset to 0. So if I declare it outside this component, now you can see that value of C and counter both are changing, right? And if I comment this out, only the value of C will change, but it will not reflect here. See, you understand the concept? So when to use the use effect? When we need to see the changes in the browser, right? So we have done a very basic example of use effect, and we have also covered what it is and when to use it and how to use it. So this was all about the use effect. I will see you soon in the next video. Please do subscribe, like, and also comment if you like my video. And for any improvements or feedback, I also welcome you for the comments. Thank you.